What's up, guys? It's Chaz, Charlie, on this breezy fall-looking day. So, if you're watching this video, you're probably asking, should I quit weed? How do I quit weed? First off, if you're watching this video and you probably have been contemplating if you should quit smoking weed or not. So, I will say, if you're watching this, you probably should. So, how do we do that? It differs from person to person, but these are steps that I took that you can take that may help you on your journey if you're trying to quit weed. So, number one, I would ask, why do you smoke weed? Find out your motivation on why you have been smoking weed for, I take it, a long period of time. Are you just smoking because you're used to the habit? Are you smoking to mask a deeper issue going on in your life? Do you smoke because the people around you smoke and you're just accustomed to doing it? Do you smoke just because you just simply like how weed makes you feel? Whatever it may be, find out exactly why you are smoking, why you have been continuing to smoke, and you can't just quit. Although it seems simple, it seems self-explanatory, probably many of us that has been smoking for a long period of time has never actually asked that question to ourselves in our head. Because we do a lot of things simply either by habit or by a different trauma that may have happened. Whatever it may be, a lot of times we're doing things and not knowing the true reason or motivation behind what we're actually doing. So I'm sorry for the wind if it's so windy, because it's extremely windy out here. So find out why you smoke, why you continue to smoke. Then I would come up with a list of pros and cons of quitting weed. So take out a piece of notebook paper. I mean, you can use your smartphone. I think once you write things down, I'm an old-fashioned type of guy. I feel like writing things down helps you. It helps you fully understand something. Anyway, so get out, sheet of paper, write cons of quitting weed, pros of quitting weed. Come up with a list. What are some reasons some good reasons on why you should quit? What are some bad reasons on why you should quit? And this will give us a clear understanding, I guess a better system of really clarifying whether we need to quit or not. Maybe you don't have many cons of quitting weed. Maybe you don't have many pros. Maybe I'm going to say, if you're watching this video, you want to quit, you probably have more cons than pros. But hey, you don't know until you actually write these things out. So find out what are the pros, what have the cons, compare them, weigh your options. Third thing, find out how much you spend on weed. Many of us are not aware of how much money we just spend weekly, monthly, yearly on marijuana. Weed, as I've said in the past, it's quite expensive. It's very expensive, and depending on how much you smoke every day, you spend a lot of money on weed. So find out how much you spend. I would come up with a daily budget or weekly budget, multiply it by 56 if it's every week, to find out how much you spend on a yearly basis. I guarantee you, once you really put the paper and know where your money is going, you're gonna say, shit, I spend too much money on weed. Fourth thing I would say, think of a hobby or a venture that you've been wanting to do, you have not done for a long period of time. I want you to think of something you can replace weed with. A lot of times when we quit weed, we'll fall off the bandwagon because we look at it like, oh, you're giving up something. But think about replacing weed with something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. Like I said, a hobby, a venture. You want to go back to school. You want to start a business, what you want to get in shape, you want to go hiking, do mountain climbing, go swimming, learn karate. I actually have been wanting to learn karate for a long time now. Hold on, guys. Make this fun. Don't look at it like you're losing something, but you're gaining something. You're gaining something so much more that's going to benefit your life in a more impactful way. So find out, and as always, I know it's something that you've been wanting to do. I know it's something you've been wanting to try. You've been scared. You've been feeling like maybe that's not for me, or maybe I'm not up to it. Do it. Replace weed with something that's more functional in your life. And the fifth thing I would say is come up with a 30-day game plan. Come up with a plan for 30 days, because they say it takes about 30 days to actually retrain your system, retrain your mind, your brain. Not saying you don't have slip-ups or you won't have urges after 30 days. But if you do something continuous for 30 days, you're more than capable of continuing that thing or continuing not to do that thing throughout your lifetime. So come up with a plan. You may not feel ready. It may seem scary. You're like, for 30 days, I'm not going to smoke weed. And take it day by day. And I guarantee you, if you stick to it for 30 days, on day 31, you're going to build up enough confidence in yourself to where I know you can continue on your journey and completely kick weed out of your life. So take those steps, guys. And also, I do have a 30-day guided journal on Amazon, because I don't honestly think people go to rehab for weed. I hate when people say that weed is not addictive and just quit. I know weed is addictive. Anybody who says that is a dumbass. They're not aware. But I do think it's something that we can quit on our own. I don't think we should spend thousands of bucks on rehab to kick a weed habit. We could do that ourselves, and I think if we actually do it ourselves, we have a better chance of it actually sticking. So rather than going to rehab, I did come up with this 30-day guided journal, which takes you day by day for 30 days, gives you different concepts, ideas to think of on a daily basis that'll help you on that 30-day journey. So that is on Amazon. The link is in the description below. But again, if somebody told you, you're weird for, having a weed addiction, you can just quit. I know it can be hard. If you've been smoking for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, I know it's a struggle. But I know you can do it. And I don't want you to let society, because society now has kind of put weed on this pedestal and made it, because it is the lesser of drugs and alcohol. People tend to make it like, nothing's wrong with smoking weed every day, all day. But that no addiction is good. And if you are smoking every day and you feel like you need it to survive, to get through your day, it's time for you to stop. It's time for a change in life. So I encourage you, if you're watching this video to this point, I know it's in you. I know you can do it. So if you're already on, these leaves are so loud. If you're already on your journey, guys, comment below. Let me know how far you are. Has it been hard? Have you got past 30 days? Are you on day 15 and it seems hard? What methods or different methods have you went through to kick your habit? Because again, as I said in the beginning, people are different. Some people can just quit cold turkey and just say, I'm not smoking anymore. It's over. Which, in a sense, we all have to quit cold turkey. In a sense, we all quit cold turkey eventually. But whether you wean yourself off or You just go from 100 to 0, or you go from 100 to 75 to 50 to 25 to 0. Different strokes, different folks. But whatever journey you're on, let me know how it's going. I'm curious to know. Again, guys, like, subscribe, share. Most importantly, comment below. Until next time, guys, we are all in this together.